Welcome back to a brand new video, and we are here with the Friday Night SmackDown review, where we got Asuka, who looks like she hasn't aged a single day. Not gonna lie, she still looks like she's like 20. I don't know. I feel like that happens a lot with I feel like these Japanese wrestlers, especially the women. I don't know. Like Io does not look like she's 30 something. Like Asuka does not look like she's in her 40s. Like, not at all, bruh. Not at all. But, we got the Queen of the Ring semifinals, Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. And LA Knight came out in Grand Rapids, Michigan. But before we get into this video, drop the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, because I really appreciate that. Anyway, let's hop into today's video. Well, let me grab my notes, if you know what I'm saying. Hold on. I have to grab these notes, boy. But I need my notes, or else I'm not gonna know what to say. Oh my god. Anyway, he said, let me talk to you. Seth's boys screwed me. I couldn't let that slide, so I screwed them back. And then Paul Heyman says, there's been a lot of bad blood between you and Seth. And I'm going to just tell you this right now, LA Knight. I'm the biggest LA Knight fan in WWE. Yeah, I couldn't wait to say it. Now, you need to get out of Grand Rapids, Michigan before something bad will happen. And LA Knight said, did you threaten me? You've said that before, but you're a scammer. You leech on to the next big thing and suck them dry. And you move on to the next. Who the next one is, I don't know. But I asked for Seth to come out, but I get you, Paul. So how about this? It's going to be me, you, here in Grand Rapids right now. And Paul came and said, you know what? I told you that this was going to happen. I told you that if you didn't listen, something bad was going to happen. So the dogs come out, beat up LA Knight. And LA Knight eventually gets a chair after getting thrown off this barricade, grabs a steel chair, whacks B&B security. And then we come back from commercial break. We go into the interview with Byron Saxton. And I don't even care about this promo, I'm not going to lie. Braun Breaker pulled the ISO speed and started barking at Byron Saxton like he's an actual guard dog. Yo, someone check my boy Braun Breaker. I think he's hanging out with little ISO speed too much. I don't know what connections he has with ISO speed, but he's starting to bark in real life is kind of disgusting. And bro said someone was not normal. He started barking like a dog, not knowing so much for the first time. Bro, he's turning into an actual dog. Next we're gonna have, never mind. Okay, never mind. I've gone too far. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Anyway, Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka. Came out with Alexa Bliss for the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. This was a pretty solid match. Alexa doing her stuff. Asuka being shown very strong tonight, doing a shoulder tackle to Alexa. Alexa hitting her classic moonsault, somersault type thing. Asuka did a beautiful missile dropkick to Alexa Bliss. She ended up getting Alexa into like this armbar thing, which ended up turning into this after a couple reversals, but did not work out because she kind of turned into like a roll up a little bit. But Alexa put Asuka in the corner, a little missile drop kick type thing. But then, when Alexa was trying to go for a twisted bliss, Asuka got the knees up, ran off the ropes, threw her booty into the face of Alexa Bliss. For the 1, a 2, 3, and Asuka moves on to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Will face either Roxanne Perez. Wait, no. Who is she? Roxanne Perez or someone else? Jade Cargill. Roxanne Perez or Jade Cargill, I think. I don't remember. Why don't I remember? I don't even know. But yeah. Anyway, we got Chelsea Green, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair interaction, and we can already see the little touches and stuff that they're trying to turn our girl Charlotte Flair into a baby face. By the way, I did not mean that. I meant they're trying to turn Charlotte Flair into a baby face. It's not gonna happen. They're pairing her with Alexa so they can make a tag team, which people are probably gonna say, oh, maybe I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe they can make it work. I don't know. I don't think so though. Anyway, Aleister Black came out for his match that never actually happened because Ron Killings, aka R-Truth, what's he called now? I'm just call him R-Truth because that's what we keep calling him. Took out Wilson, so he couldn't even have his. Am I tripping? Oh, okay, I said, what the? How is there another body part of Ron Killings? I was, what the? I don't even know what that was. Also, I think we found out who has the worst new STF in the whole entire game, and that's R-Truth. R-Truth has the worst looking STF I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how you could get worse than John Cena. Like, I could literally see a bunch of head movement that this boy, Kit Wilson, could get out of. Like, literally. Jamie Noble, thank you, Jamie Noble, for calming down R-Truth. Really necessary. Aleister Black did not like how R-Truth did get in his business, so he kind of talked trash, blah, blah, blah. R-Truth said, nah, nothing personal. But DP said, hey, I got my Webba tattoo on my fingers. Let me handle one. And then DP kind of talked some sense into R-Truth. And he basically said, take that energy, focus it on John Cena, and then after we can go downtown to Grand Rapids and go something to eat or something. And he said, deal. Anyway, we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Whoa! Yeet, man. And by the way, we ran it back. Yeet. Bro, I don't understand why people hate the running it back. It's fun. And plus, the crowd asked for it. And Jey Uso just says, oh, you guys want to run back one more time? You want, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what did Jey Uso say? We've been on the mountaintop and we've been in the trenches. But I need to get mine. Yo, I know you're going to get yours, but I need to get mine. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. I don't know why I have 2. I never take 2. Anyway, Sami Zayn comes out and says, Jay, we go back for years. Cody, we've all watched you for years, waiting on you to finish that story, and you did it last week, or last year at WrestleMania 40. You both won a world title, but it's time to get mine. And then Randy Orton comes down, says, Sammy, you're going to get yours one time. But then he goes to Jay. Oos, hey, your family goes back with mine. But if we have to face off, it's going to be 3 letters, 1 move. It's going to be 3 letters, 1 word, arcade, 1 move. I don't even know. 3 letters, 1 move, arcade or something like that. I think that's what it said. Then he said, Sammy, you're gonna get your world title, but not at SummerSlam. Cause you're gonna eat a RKO, and a little foreshadowing if you ask me. By the way, Cody Rhodes was out here for no reason at all, cause he did the same amount of talking on this Monday night or this Friday Night SmackDown as I do in a total of every single Friday Night SmackDown video. Cody Rhodes talked in this Friday Night SmackDown episode as much as I've ever been on TV. Which is 0. So we had Sami Zayn versus RKO, aka Randy Orton. This was a pretty solid match. Randy using his old tricks and vintage stuff, getting some uppercuts, throwing Sami Zayn on the table like vintage Randy Orton always does. Remember, don't forget to catch Season 2 of LFG this Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, and 8, 7, 6. 6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, a classic axe handle slam. Randy tried to do it again, but Sammy reversed, did it to Randy, his move again. But when Sammy was going for the classic haluva kick, he gets caught in the snatch suplex. Again, try and go for the haluva kick, but Randy literally reverses it. But then it's not, turns out Sami Zayn hits a Blue Thunder Bomb. He kicks out. RKO after Sami Zayn tried to go for another haluva kick. Sami Zayn got put Randy Orton in the corner. Try to run to go grab one, and then gets catch with the RKO after trying to hit another haluva kick. 1, 2, 3, back-to-back years. Randy Orton advances to the finals and probably will face Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso at Night of Champions. So, yeah. Nia Jax comes out and says Tiffany came and asked me last year to take her under my wing, and I did. Tiffany comes out and says, when are you going to admit I'm better than you? Nia says, I want a rematch for my title that you never basically gave me whatever solid rematch. Tiffany says, good, because it's going to be a last women's standing match next week. So we got like four, if I'm not mistaken, title matches next week, which is insane, on Friday Night SmackDown in Saudi Arabia, so that's pretty cool. But, of course, Nia Jax attacks Tiffany, hitting her with her 2 leg drops. Naomi comes out with her most Money in the Bank briefcase, but gets stopped by Nia Jax. And Nia Jax hates people cashing in. Don't know why. But this leads Tiffany to kick Naomi at Nia, which leads them to fighting. Don't know why Nia Jax is such a big deal with Naomi cashing in her briefcase that she rightfully won a couple weeks ago at Money in the Bank, but I don't know what her deal is. Maybe at Saudi Arabia we see a Tiffany Stratton losing to a cash-in Naomi after the match, because think about it. Tiffany's going to go through her last women's stand match, a hard, gruesome match, and then all of a sudden Naomi comes there, knocks Tiffany out, hits her with her finisher. 1, 2, 3, new champion. Also, why is he doing? Triple H is doing it once again. Triple H is doing the same thing he's done multiple years with the Money in the Bank briefcase holders. He's keep on doing these false cash-ins that most of the time give us our hope up. From now on, I'm just not going to believe it until it actually happens. Every time Naomi comes out now, I'm thinking she's not going to actually cash in because someone's going to stop her. That's what I'm going to think from now on, because he keeps putting in his head that's what's going to happen every time Naomi comes out. I don't like that. I like what they're doing with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, we know Seth Rollins is Mr. Money in the Bank. Like, they show it every day. They show that he is Mr. Money in the Bank. But he doesn't tease a cash in every 2 seconds, every 3 days. He doesn't tease a cash in like that, right? He just telling people he has it. Like, the only time we've seen Seth Rollins tease a cash-in is literally, like, the Monday after he won it, and he just held it out and saying, I have this briefcase. And I could cash in at any time. But you will never know when. And now, right now, it's just out of sight, but we know that Seth Rollins is. But we don't know exactly when or what champion. It's probably Goldberg, because we already know Goldberg's going to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Goonberg, or from Gooner. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they showed a nice hype package for John Cena and CM Punk Night of Champions. Showed both John Cena and CM Punk, and basically called them the yin and yang. But instead of the normal where CM Punk's on the dark side, John Cena's on the light side, it's reversed, where the dark side is facing the sun and the light side is facing the dark. I don't actually know how that went. Apparently Corey Graves said that or something like that. Anyway, Chelsea Green came out with had a solid match with Charlotte, not gonna lie. Crossbody, zigzag. they call this a leg lariat, but come on, we already know this is a Rough Rider, and we already know that this is the not the first and only. This was not the first and only mention of Matt Cardona, because John Cena later in the night mentioned Matt Cardona. Anyway, I think it's time to say that Charlotte Flair has a nice spear, because this was a beautiful spear. How she kind of almost lands on her head every single time. Anyway, Charlotte puts Chelsea in a figure eight, but as soon as Chelsea taps out, before Charlotte even gets a chance to let go, she gets landed on by Piper Niven and gets attacked like that. But Alexa Bliss comes out, attacks Chelsea Green with the Sister Abigail DDT, and I can already see where this is going. A tag team between Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. It's just as simple as that. Anyway, oh my God. Yo, can we just admit that JC Mateo has like the most non-aura ever? I don't know what's about JC Mateo. I do not like him. He has zero aura. How do you have zero aura? I don't understand. Bro, it makes no sense. Even Nia Jax has more aura than this dude. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as JC Mateo talked, I started dying laughing. I don't know why. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. But I started dying laughing. I'm gonna tell you that much. But yeah. Anyway, Solo came out and he said, Jacob, I feel terrible. So I came out here and I'm open arms, man. I love you, Jacob. I'm trying to take care of you, man. Family argue. Oh, by the way, Jacob Fatu came out. Family argue and they fight. But we can work this out. I'm the only one who saw potential in you, man. And Jacob says, you love me? No, you've been using me to fight your battles, to get you power, and to get you stay as tribal chief. Solo, look at me in my eyes when I'm talking to you. I know the problem isn't me, huh? The problem isn't me, I know it isn't. It's the title, isn't it? Well, if it's the title, then come and face me for it. Which leads Solo trying to attack Jacob Fatu, but Jacob grabs the Samoan spike, kind of punches, takes it down Solo a little bit, but JC No Aura Mateo comes down and kind of beats up on Jacob Fatu until another one of the cousins of the Usos, another Jacob's and cousin and Solo's big brother Jimmy, comes down, super kicks Solo in the face a little bit, leading Jacob Fatu super kicking Solo in the face, and also super kicking JC Mateo with no aura. And maybe they're going to do a tag team match, maybe a Night Champions, or maybe a couple nights from now, maybe. I'm gonna say maybe at Saturday night's main event they do a tag team match or something like that. I don't know. I feel like it's too perfect not to do it. Anyway, Bronson Reed was here. Had a match with LA Knight, because when LA Knight did his classic jumping neck breaker, Bronson Reed did not go down at one bit at all. But you want to know what happened? We did skip flying LA Knight when he did that, and he did a springboard crossbody to big boy Bronson Reed. And we also got the Megastar elbow and a beautiful DDT cell from Bronson Reed. But before LA Knight could do another dive to the outside, he gets caught by the ginormous spear by Braun Breaker. And another spear on Tsunami! Tsunami! And another Tsunami! By Bronson Reed. This guy was taken to a local medical facility after the show. What's it? I don't know. I feel like we should. Why is it so bright? By the way, here's next week's SmackDown card. At Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, we got a Women's United States Championship match with Julia taking on the champion, Zelina Vega. I'm going to kind of say my picks here. I have Julia winning. For the WWE Tag Team Championship match, we got the Wyatt Six taking on the Street Profits. Wyatt Six. Last women's stand match, Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax. I have Tiffany retaining here, but I could see her losing to a cash-in. Okay? So those are my picks for next week's SmackDown in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Man. Anyway, it was time for the last match in the card, which was R-Truth versus John Cena. R-Truth came out, John Cena came out, and he ran out of retirement tour farewell shirts, so he didn't make up a random blue shirt. But starting the match, R-Truth did a Luthez press and started beating up John Cena. After commercial break, we saw John Cena hit a 5-knuckle shuffle. But that still led R-Truth hitting another Luthez press. But then John Cena grabs the belt, goes up to there. Of course, R-Truth follows him. But then R-Truth gets clunked in the head with the championship, which means it ends in a DQ. R-Truth winning, but looking strong because he technically did not pin Cena. But Cena still looks strong even though he hit him with the head. CM Punk came out. John Cena attacked CM Punk a little bit. When CM Punk grabbed the towel, was about to hit John Cena with it. He got low blowed in the CM with the CM junk is what Santi Zap calls it. Then John Cena takes towel, clanks Punk in the head with it again twice. Takes the Slim Jim table out and puts our boy CM Punk through into a Slim Jim table. And then John Cena does a pipe bomb 2.0, and he starts saying, as you lay there in the most uncomfortable position, I need to let some stuff off my chest. In 6 months when I leave with the title. And he starts, if you know the pipe bomb promo, you know what comes after that. Then he says, the truth is I am jealous that you conned these people in chanting your name. You're not the voice of the voiceless no more. You're a millionaire. And you take opportunities from all these people. And he started talking to the cameras. He broke fourth wall twice. He talked to Stu's camera and the other camera, this side, right here. You know what I'm saying? Right here. And he says, hi, Claudio Castagnoli, and hi, Nick Nemeth, and hi, Matt Cardona. This dude, ain't no way this dude just called someone who's in AEW, another guy on TNA, which makes a little bit more sense, and a guy I don't even think who's signed to any company right now, and Matt Cardona, which is disgustingly crazy. I think it's hilarious. Then he starts talking and says, Punk, you're not against TKO. You are Mr. TKO. They knocked your balls off. Then he starts talking about how he's the champion, blah, blah, blah. And he says, you're the best in the world for 7 minutes, CM Punk. 14 years ago. And then he holds the title up high, loud and proud. Whoa. You like the new logo? Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, nice new logo. Anyway, holds the title loud and proud, and he starts saying to Punk, hey, I had to copy your promo if that makes you feel better. And he kind of cuts Pipe Bomb 2.0, but in the reverse sense. And basically, sold CM Punk, he's Mr. TKO for fighting them. So yeah. Anyway, that was your episode of... that was my review of the episode of Friday Night SmackDown. What do you guys think? Comments below. Leave a like and share your opinions about this Friday Night SmackDown. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, click the video on screen. I never say that, but anyway, bye.